happy Tuesday. It's Meredith. I am here with our message for the 10th of March, 2020. We're using Bonefire Tarot for today's message, and happy Mercury goes direct day. Yeah, I wish I had firecrackers right now. Okay. I hope you're celebrating. I hope you've been dancing under the full moon too. It's been beautiful. Let's get into our message today. Let's see what's running through the theme of the day for us. Ooh, 9 of Cups. I love how this card is done in Bonefire because it covers a lot of energy in this card. I love that the skull is there with the heart in the center of the forehead at the third eye position, and that we have a beautiful crystal ball and a candle and so much more, and fruit. So there's abundance and bounty and 9 full cups overflowing. This is called the wish card in tarot. And yes, make a wish, definitely. Take action on it too. It's not so whimsical as just making the wish. It's setting the intention and nurturing the manifestation there. When the 9 of Cups shows up, it's the universe saying, I've heard you and I'm delivering. And hey, thanks for your contribution. Now stay awake and alert so you can see what's coming. Yeah. I feel a connection to yesterday's reading where we had the Death card in this position, and I can't remember if exactly we had the High Priestess. I know I mentioned her because they had been together for off and on for a few weeks there, making us aware of what had to clear from our foundation to make way for what we're manifesting. And I sense that the 9 of Cups is more of the energy that we've been making way, accommodating for. Let's see what's next. 10 of Cups, yes. So we've come to fulfillment with something. You know, the 10 of Cups is a super happy card to get. It's one of the happiest in tarot. I like that we have the 9 and the 10 consecutively because it shows progress. There's an odd energy on that 10 though. And perhaps it's connected to some of the other cards we'll turn over. So let's do that and I'll come back to it. Yeah, Tower, sitting right next to it. I feel intuitively gratitude and appreciation on the 10. And I also feel simultaneously some sort of bittersweet energy there. You know, this is success and victory and happiness, joy, love, connection, communication, all of that beautiful, beautiful energy that you expect out of the 10 or have come to celebrate out of the 10. Sitting next to the Tower, it feels as though it has come at some kind of a cost. Now, the Tower is an unstable foundation, and we can be grateful that it has come down because it could not support the life that we are loving right now in the present and how that flows into our oncoming. So it's good that the Tower comes down, but there's the bitter in the sweet. So there's something here in the Tower that still requires inner reconciliation. So yeah, Mercury goes direct today for sure, but those energies linger just a bit on their way out. You know, it's one of the readers I watch will say it kind of it kicks the door on the way out. So that's it right there on the Tower. There's all this beautiful joy and happiness, and there's still something to reconcile. There'll be a great lesson in this for you as you look back on it, though it is something in the debris field, and it's going to feel like a pebble in your shoe. That's the intuition I have on it. Then we have the 6 of Wands. We've seen a lot of this card lately. Well, actually, we saw a lot of it in the March readings. So check those out if you haven't. They're available on the channel. 6 of Wands is a victory, success, homecoming to the self, living from your heart space, And there's a bit of recognition on this card for, you know, being a living model. The people you know, love, and trust see benefit from the contribution that you make, and they're speaking to you about it. And my sense is that kind of connection, communication helps you reconcile whatever has come apart in the tower. So those you know, love, trust the most, that you share your life with, who know the details of you, are recognizing your accomplishments in terms of being an amazing human, walking your spiritual path, sharing what you learn from it. This is the kind of communication connection that's going on. So they're going to help remind you of all that you have love and appreciation for on the 10 and the 9. And they're going to hear you when you speak from your heart about what's reconciling on the tower. This feels quite emotional, the tower. And then our next card, 3 of Wands. Yeah. Not only have you already come through this and been in reconciliation for it, but you've already begun dreaming anew. You've got new seed thoughts out there in the divine all that is. And it's relationship to self, how you're talking to yourself, how you are encouraging and nurturing what's in development now, that gives the 9 and the 10 quality energy to what you now hold in your heart space for nurturing. So you may get a revisit, a kick to the door on the way out for Mercury, a revisit of something that's somewhat bittersweet for you, but you successfully, victoriously, courageously bring that to peace and harmony within your own self. Good, because that's the energy you want to continue to contribute to your flow. Yes. All right, that's the energy atmosphere according to Bonefire Tarot today. But let's check angel answers, and you know what to do here. Ask a question if you've got one. Allow the cards to confirm for you something related here or not, or be a fresh message. First card, ask your angels. Yes, and it's one we don't see often. So if you've got some questions about what's going on with this tower, call on your guides and angels. You know, one of my favorite things to do in meditation is to visualize some beautiful space. And if I have something that requires reconciliation, I will go there in meditation, in visualization, and I will have a conversation with myself, or I will have a conversation with some, you know, a guide or an angel. I will invite a guide or an angel to come and speak with me. I ask for what I've not considered. I ask to be shown and informed. So ask your guides and angels. Also, if you're reconciling something with another person, you could imagine the conversation you might like to have with that person and hand it over to the angels. Let the higher self-awareness work it out. It can bring a lot of peace. I've done that before too. It's quite helpful. All right, next card. Get more information and communicate clearly. You know I love this card. Get more information, yes. Check in with your guides and your angels. Get more information from them. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow your intuition to guide you. Allow the whispers from your guides and angels to inform you, educate you, uplift you. And then communicate clearly. If you've got something to say, definitely say it. And as I always remind you, make sure there's no verbal clutter. Just get right to the heart of the matter. And then ask if what you have shared was clear. Was it understandable? And if someone else is sharing with you, do the same. Confirm. Confirm that they get it. Or if there's something that you're questioning, ask Ask them for a deeper meaning, an expanded explanation. Go for it. I feel like we need one more. And don't stop. Don't quit. That Tower could feel like a quitting card today. And it's interesting to have the 9 and the 10 there. This feels like a success and an amazing celebration for you. And yet there's this sting left over from the Tower, from something. And that little bit of sting right there could have you feeling like you do want to stop. Why do I keep contributing an energy to X, Y, or Z, right? The angels are saying not to quit. Don't give up now. There's something even sweeter. There's something even better. And be kind, loving, and compassionate to your process, to yourself. Okay. Affirmation for the day. We have from the universe has your back. Ooh, this one's wordy. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. There it is, summarized for you, one card. This deck does it again. So you have all of this beautiful bright light and joy, happiness flowing in, and you have a leftover fear that's coming up out of the shadow self. And this is something to be grateful for, because as it rises, as it is witnessed and seen and held and loved, it heals. Love is the answer. Okay, let's see what our little creature is for today. Our spirit animal for the day. Oh, there's the little red panda on the bottom of the deck. Did you all look that one up? I didn't. Although someone did give me some information, which was really good. All right, what is our spirit animal today? Perfect. Grasshopper spirit. Look how far you've come. Take a leap of faith. And this feels like taking a good leap forward. Yeah, I like it. But do read up on Grasshopper Spirit, see how it speaks to you today. And thank you so much for watching. Do check out the March readings. They're linked for you at the end of this video. Make sure you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It'll give you a wealth of information for how you are navigating the energy atmosphere of March. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Namaste.